Check, check, 1, 2. Sound check, sound check. Check, check, 1, 2. Sound check, sound check. Alright, so let me get things set up here and we will be starting here soon. I will be playing with a controller, and this here is my very first live stream, and it'll be posted on YouTube probably shortly after it's done. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything about the game, just let me know and I'll answer them to the best of my ability whenever I see the questions pop up or whatnot. And if you have any questions and you're watching it later, I'll be sure to check the comments to fill you in on any information or what have. And if you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's start this game off. I'm going to go to casual because I'm going to see how fast I can go through it. So
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So
I will be skipping all
Did you
the
say something?
cutscenes.
Nothing. I'll put her down.
And that there's just to save a little bit of time and energy for whoever hasn't seen the game played. Just,
It's like I said to your mom.
let me know.
That
and
book's too scary
I
for you.
can always, play it again with all the cutscenes and all the extra added stuff.
Almost there, honey. There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those...
This game, I think, has the most cutscenes in any Resident Evil game I've ever played. When I first played through it, I was just astounded by how many cutscenes were actually in this game. This is an area that you really can't speed up at all. It's pretty much just him walking through the snow and moving as slow as possible. I don't know about you, but I don't like the cold, so I'd be moving a whole lot quicker trying to get through this area than he would be moving. And you can hear the lichens running around you. kind of hoping I started the game the right way, because if I didn't, I might have to restart everything, and I'll know here in a minute. If I have all my weapons, I can do a quick run through, and if I don't, then I'll have to restart so I can do a quick run through.
What did all this?
We'll find out here in a sec. Because it didn't... I don't recall it having me load from a save point, so...
Where the hell am I?
And right here will be the point where I can see, and it didn't. Give me one sec.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So
Now I'll have all my stuff.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
I find it more difficult to do a speedy run through without the Magnum. A lot of people are capable of doing
There.
a 2.5
It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
run through, like straight from the get-go. I've seen people do 2.5 hour Village of Shadows.
Almost there, honey.
Like new game, and I personally, like, I know the game well enough, but I am not that good.
There you go.
I did my Village of Shadows run through in about 2 hours and 46 minutes, 2 hours and 47 minutes, and it was with all my gear, and I can normally do a run through of this just on casual in just under 2 hours. So it's like not too shabby. It's definitely not the fastest. I think the fastest time so far for this game is 1 hour and 26 minutes, and they use a wall glitch. And I don't do any wall glitches. I think I've seen one other person do a complete run through of the game with absolutely no wall glitches, and they did it in 1 hour 36, and I'm like at 1 hour 40, hour 50. So I'm not too far behind, you know, the second fastest person that I've seen play it with no wall glitches, so I think I'm moderately okay whenever it comes to doing New Game Plus. I mean, like I said, I'm by far not the best at this game, but I think I do pretty well. I mean, there are a couple little secrets that I know to speed it up, and some of the things I can do, and some of them I can't. But we're back to taking a nice, you know, smooth walk through the woods. Got lichens running all over the roof of the house and running around the house, and one of the big lichens is about to run through the house, which is what creates such a mess. Such as that. And what a lot of people don't realize whenever they play through the game for like the first time or the second time, they may catch it the second time, and
What did all this?
they if they have real good eyes, they can catch it the first time. But in the basement, right behind one of them blankets hanging, is Mother Miranda's emblem of the six-wing key. And
Where the
that
hell am I?
is scattered all about the village. It's scattered everywhere. And a lot of people say that 7 and this one has absolutely nothing to do with the Resident Evil games, and I find that rather I can't say absurd, but gullible, because
What happened?
this game in particular brings together the whole Resident Evil story, and it brings together everything that, you know, Spencer tried to build Umbrella for, and build Umbrella to become, and what have you. Whoops.
What the hell?
Shots. I always tell my friends not to waste ammo, and there I go, shooting 2 rounds for the first time. Now this here is one of the longest parts
over?
of the game. It's like it's about a 9-minute wait. And it drives me completely insane.
Damn it.
So what I do is I run right up here.
Shit!
That guy up there, he's stuck. We'll help him down. playing on casual, it does
There's
have
no end
aim
to them.
assist. This here's pretty much waiting till you get shot in the knee with an arrow, and it takes probably about anywhere from, I think, like 7 to 9 minutes from the initial bow. And I always keep a full clip, like, I don't even go through my initial clip before I start using it.
You're kidding me!
Hey, there's my big guy. Back off so he can come around. There's my friend. That guy came out of nowhere. Let's stay back here. Shoot that so it quits locking on. And I got shot.
Rose is here?
I don't know why that spins you around whenever you're, If you want, free quick treasure, there's a, gem right there. Just a fun little one to get real quick. There's also one above my head right here. Like, I know I'm going for a quick time, but I know I can beat it in approximately 2 hours or so. So this stream will be approximately 2 hours long, maybe a couple minutes longer.
Close the door, please. This way.
Just push her right along. Because even if you run ahead, you still have to wait for her to get there. You can just run to him, no sense in wasting any ammo on that guy.
Damn, the fire's moving fast. Don't worry, and try not to breathe in the smoke.
I know. Thank you, Ethan.
No problem.
Kind.
You're spending time anyway.
Come on!
I do apologize for your stupidity.
I just don't get it.
This is the first time
there?
I see Mother Miranda.
Mother Miranda! Hey!
And she walks away. For whom the bell tolls.
Death. Yes. Death has visited them all.
Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
Well, well.
We get to meet Magneto, aka Heisenberg.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can assure you if you entrust the mortal to House Dimitrescu. My daughters are...
Ah, Jesus Christ!
That's right. Run for your life. Very nice, Ethan.
Shit!
My word. You truly are as
Some
strong
of
as
these
they
parts I'll
say.
be kind
Oh,
of quiet on.
you didn't think I'd let you get
because,
away, did you?
focusing,
Gotta keep
making sure I do
Donna and Moreau
everything right.
entertained.
I don't
So
wanna
now
lose
it's
any
time
ammo.
for the beautiful, blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Too close. Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
I also won't be picking up a whole lot of stuff. Pretty much just gonna be running straight through. I personally don't need a lot of the money or anything like that to buy anything. I do that, you know, in my spare time and now we get to go up against Lady Dimitrescu and her daughters.
Rose be here?
Now we get to run around the castle and get the stuff we need. And I'll be going a way that I feel is quicker than some playthroughs that I've seen, and if anybody watches it that does any kind of speedruns or anything, it may or may not help you decrease your time in the game.
Where have they taken Rose?
When I first played through this, I can completely understand how sometimes you get lost if you don't pick up the maps or anything like that. Like, this castle's just insane when it comes to,
I haven't cut open a man in a while.
making you run in circles.
Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch. Taken alive, dead, which would you prefer?
I prefer you get off my rump, little girl. There's Lady D. Sometimes I think I'm gonna crawl out of there and she's gonna turn around and cut me up. Oh. That's what I get for running straight through, huh? I mean, we're going at a pretty, steady pace for this particular area.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
And then with the magnum, it's like that. Courtyard key and then a bunch of backtracking. I mean, this whole mansion is backtracking.
Shall I give you the tour?
No, you shall not. Stupid little flies got me that time. Now there are times I'm gonna get hit, there's times I may end up getting eaten by the baby, depending on what route I decide to take. If I take the safe route, I won't get eaten by the baby, and I won't get attacked by Lady D. So it really all depends on what route I decide to take.
What have you done to my daughter?
Where they have these buttons placed for the controller is really crazy.
What the hell?
This part here is just knowing where they pop up at. And then don't forget to get that one right there. And you're good. And if you look close enough at the, blood whenever you're walking through, you'll see bubbles on where they're gonna pop up at, which makes it really nice on figuring out where they're gonna pop their pretty little heads out. Oh no. Now I have.
Go ahead, do your worst.
Please don't. After playing the most difficult difficulty, I know what her worst is, and I don't like it. Even on this, like, she teleports.
You will learn what it means to insult our very best.
I forgot to move off to the side quickly. Give me my hand. Push it off. What way you coming? Fine. See, she's gonna pop up right in front of me now. And that terrifies me every time she does that. She never stays behind me. She always pops up in front of me.
Running will get you nowhere!
As one of my favorite VTubers would say. Put some Powerade on it. Me personally, I would call it go-go juice.
Man, screw this castle.
Now this is where I end up getting in a tight squeeze with Lady D, and sometimes it works pretty well, sometimes it don't. We'll find out. glad they brought playing the piano back into it. Like, I really enjoy, whenever I first played it, I enjoyed, you know, doing that part with no major qualms or issues. Now, if I do this right, I can just sneak
See,
right past
there
her.
you are.
Ow. Now she's gonna get real close to me and shoot. No, definitely not.
So you finally came to see me. I don't want to die.
I'm sick of bugs.
Now this is where I do something a little different than some people that play. I unlock this door, and I go through and I get the other mask.
Cassandra! Come here now! Enough! Games. I want that man's head! Now go!
Now I'm gonna switch my weapons over. So I don't have to
I
worry about
worried
picking
my
up
sisters had
dynamite.
gotten you first.
You will not get away! Get my brave mama!
Crazy witch.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? She is my favorite out of all the Demetress sisters. That was really close. I wasn't thinking, and if I made a wrong turn, she would have certainly came up behind me and put those blades of hers right up my rump. Haha. I always missed that one the first time. I never hit it when I should. Now, a lot of times I'll shoot these guys from a distance just to take most of them out, but ever since I got my Magnum maxed out, I don't mess around with it too much. I just shoot them as I see them. And if they get in my way, then, well, it doesn't matter. But this part can be really, really noisy.
Okay, I should be able to get out.
Like I said, I'm not gonna mess around and pick up any kind of money or anything, because I don't need it. Every once in a while I'll grab a treasure if it's on the way. I mean, right now I'm looking at about 35 minutes to get to Lady D. So that's not, you know, bad timing at all.
Stupid man thing! You won't live long, even if you run! You've dirtied my dress!
Better believe I did.
Are you kidding?
Nope, I'm not. I only shot her, like, I know you can't kill her there, but I shot her to keep her away from me long enough to get through the door.
Looks like you're outside. Not that you're inside.
You'll die a painful death. I will destroy you. You're a lucky man, Lee. If I surrender, you're the only one to ever see this form. Too bad you'll pay for it with your life. Never forgive you! Just give up! Not enough blood.
And when she says that phrase, not enough blood, I need more blood, that's how you know you can quit shooting. Like, you don't have to waste any extra ammo. It'll cut right down to
Wants to know, Ethan! Don't be shy. Show me your terror. Now, time to die. I'll eat you up, every last morsel.
You're the one who's cursed.
And Lady Dimitrescu is done. At 35 minutes.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
Did they give me her body? I don't know. I didn't notice whenever it popped up, but...
Rose.
Hear our voice together as one in reverence. We call on thee.
Here in a few minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check outside because we're supposed to be getting a couple packages today. So I'm gonna be checking in on them and seeing if they got dropped off or not, and if they did, awesome. If they didn't, well, I have to wait for, you know, another time frame to check it out.
Is this?
But we'll definitely be coming back to this area later on. And one thing that I don't do, I don't put, like, the parts in the Giant's Chalice right away. I wait till I get all 4 parts, and then I put them in the Chalice and go straight to Heisenberg's area. Which I can normally get to Heisenberg's area in anywhere from an hour 25 to an hour 30, depending on how smooth my run's going. Sometimes it takes
There you
a
are.
little longer.
I had a feeling you would.
I know I'm doing excruciatingly good whenever I get to Heisenberg's area, and it's only been an hour. Like, I know something's right. Like, I know I'm doing very, very well at that point. Now what I'm doing is I'm aiming up to pop that lock off that door. Once that lock is popped off that door, I can carry on. That there's a little shortcut, so I don't have to fight all the mobs that, I don't have to worry about fighting all the mobs that pop up in this area. I can pretty much just go roundabout ways, and makes it nice not having to fight with them. Come on, give me it. Thank you. Now this area can be a little tedious. Sometimes I can go straight through with no need. Other times I have a bit of a problem. Come on, don't hit me. That was smooth. That's really smooth. I like that. And then you come down this way. You can kill that guy. You can kill that guy. And then you jump through this window here. And that door that you hit is unlocked now, so you can go straight to the key and not have to worry about going around and dealing with the guy that's armored. Which, if you're playing, you know, a new game and everything, makes it a lot easier when you don't have to worry about messing with, you know, a heavily armored Lycan. And, you can actually get to that part a little better.
Damn it. Better see the Duke again.
And now we're about to go to, Beneviento. Which is the one part that I really don't like throughout this whole game. Like, I'm not fond of porcelain dolls. I'm not fond of, you know, big, creepy babies. But anyone who knows me knows I am not big on children. And children zombies are far worse than any other zombie out there. And big fetus, baby, grasshopper, cricket leg thing is well beyond my rational thought of fear. I mean, when I first went through this, it scared the daylights out of me.
Ethan, come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
But I think it scared most people that played it for the first time.
Rose feels different. Ethan, you have to fix her.
What the hell is this?
Everyone leaves me. Even Rose. I don't want to be alone.
And
This can't be real.
I should be out of this area in probably about 15 minutes if I play my cards right. Give or take, probably about 15, 13.
Am I losing it?
And I will say, if you do hear a meow at any time...
What's going on?
Do have a kitty that likes to be vocal and, you know, whenever he's vocal, he likes to make sure he's heard. He's probably wondering who I'm talking to, which is why he'll get vocal. Well, if any of you are going around trying to get the goats, there's a goat over there that you can get. The heretic goat thing. I haven't collected all of them yet. There are quite a few. I also haven't collected all the paperwork yet. But, I mean, if I get enough likes on this stream, and if we can get the likes up to about 200, I'll go through and try to get all the paperwork and heretic goats. I think that would be pretty fun. So, see if we can get the likes up to 200, and I'll go ahead and do another run through of this and try to get, you know, all the achievements that I don't have already. Now, of course, it'll be a longer gameplay, and I'll probably break it down into a couple sessions, but I think it will be fun. Oh, nope.
I've been waiting.
I forgot I can't skip through this.
I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What? Wait, where's my
Now,
gun?
for this part here, all you have to do is go to this leg here, go up the leg, and pop it off, and get this key. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. You don't need the ring, you don't need the other arm off, you don't need the other leg off. The only other item you need is in her mouth and on her chest, and it's wrapped up, so you need scissors to get it. But over here, you just go... Oh, wrong way. Put that one as the bird flying to the right, and have 3 closed eyes. And then whenever we get to one piece, we can go right out that door. This door here, it's locked, but it'll unlock later. And for this, all you have to know is Ethan and Mia's anniversary, which is 5/29/11. And once you know that, I mean, you're pretty well set. And then I'll show you a 2-move way to get the film done. And getting the film done in 2 moves is the fastest way I know how to do it.
Why
If
is this
anyone
here?
knows anything faster, let me know. And I will gladly look into it. kind of goofed up the one move on that, but it's okay. It worked out perfectly fine. Still got through it pretty quick. Now with the film, doing it in 2 moves is, like I said, the fastest way I know how to do it. And everything in this house is 100% hallucination. So whatever you're seeing, I mean, I would say is not real, but the baby does eat you. So what you need to remember here is 1-4, 1-5, and then you can play the movie. I don't know any faster way to do that. That is the fastest way I know how. If anyone knows a faster way, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I will gladly give it a shot and check it out. This gives us the scissors that we need. And like I said before, you don't have to worry about the door. It will unlock automatically. I'll show you that. It just makes everything a lot smoother. You unlock this door here. And there's Mia walking away. And then this door pops open. Now, if there's anybody that's ever played it and, you know, you already do, you know, pretty fast run-throughs and you already know all this, that's perfectly fine. I may have some viewers that haven't, you know, seen any real shortcuts or real, you know, quick playthroughs, and most of the information I'm giving is, you know, for them and try to make their life a little bit easier while running through the game. I really don't like this baby. Okay, so one thing that I've seen one person do is they ran the whole way up here and then they turned around and ran the whole way back, and I was wondering why they did that until I realized that in doing this move, you can completely bypass the baby on the second roundabout whenever you put the one emblem in, which makes it really, really nice. No, Dada. I am not your Dada. I'll never be your Dada. You can be your own Dada. Baby normally pops out here and scares me every time, but Angie's right there, just hanging out. Hi, Angie. And some people do a baby glitch at that door, where they force the baby to attack and then they run around the baby. I think I've only done that move like once or twice. I am not very good at that move at all. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play it a bit safe, and I'm gonna go back to the bed, and I'll crawl out from behind the baby. It does waste a little bit of time, probably about a minute, but it's definitely worth it if you don't want to risk dying. I mean, I'd probably only been streaming for about an hour right now, so. Back legs is like a cricket baby thing. Baby can't do a complete 180, so I'm gone. Homie, don't play that. And another thing people do is they run away from the baby here at the end. Now, I'm gonna do it in a manner of which, you know, makes me tighten up a little bit on the inside, but because it's always a really, really close call, but you can actually get in the elevator right away. You don't have to go into the other room and play Ring Around the Rosie with the baby if you don't want to. You just have to wait for the elevator to come down and the door will open automatically. And this is always a really, really close call. It gets really, really close. Super close. And that's where you can save a whole lot of time. I can't go around that one. Gotta go the long way. And then Angie pops up.
Try and find me.
Now, the first place she always hides, in case you've never played it before, or in case you've only played it once. It don't matter how many times you play it, the first place she always goes is upstairs here. And she goes right back into this corner. The rest of it is random member generators. So, if you get a really good RNG, you'll get hide and seek master. And if you don't get really good RNG, you won't get the hide and seek master. So, hide and seek master falls on RNG 100%. But if you listen, you can actually hear her giggle where she's located. I normally check this little corridor right here, and she's right over here. Which is perfect, because she'll loop around and go right into that other room, and that's where it looked like she went, so that's where I'm gonna go. And she should be... Nope, she went right over to the elevator. So she'll either go to the elevator, or she'll go in that back corner. If she goes in the back corner, she'll guaranteed hide and seek.
Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute friends?
Skip that and get the key to go to Moreau.
So that's who was behind all this?
And pick up the Angie doll, why not?
That makes two.
what I'm gonna do after I get back to the altar, I'm gonna go check the mail real quick. Like I said, we're expecting packages, and I will be right back. It won't take nothing but a minute. But I want to make sure the packages came, and don't want nobody stealing packages, you know? Whenever I go to edit this, I might end up putting nice little elevator music in there, because that ride's a little long for it to be no elevator music. Kitty, you can't lay on me. We're gonna be going to check the mail real quick. I always get stuck on that one right here. Every time. I get stuck on that one every time. I should just shoot it every time I go past, but I don't. Okay, now I'm gonna pause it right here, and I will be right back. Just give me like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and I'm back. By the time I beat the game, I can check again. Now, out of all the characters in the game, this one here has the saddest story ever. There's quite a few people that do a story on the characters, and I've watched a couple of them, and this one here, it's quite literally the saddest story. So I kind of feel bad for this character. But I still have to do what I have to do to survive, and that's to take them out. But I don't like to. he's just doing everything he can to, make Mother Miranda notice him and make the other ones not pick on him, and, like, it's just sad.
Damn freak! How do I get out of here?
Now, this is a part where a lot of people waste a lot of ammo, and you really don't need to. The easiest way to get through this is to just move quick. Like, you're actually able to get this key, turn around, and run. You don't have to, you don't have to shoot any of them guys, you don't have to waste any ammo on them guys. You can actually conserve a lot of ammo just by doing that. And you're gonna have a guy up here that jumps out of the top of the boathouse up here, and you don't even have to worry about him. Like, if you just keep at a steady pace, you can just run right past and jump in and start the boat up and go.
What was that?
Another thing I would say, if you're, you know, playing it for the first or second time and you're trying to get all the recipes, if you're short a couple fish, just go straight back that way. If you go straight back that way, there's about 4 or 5 catfish. There's sometimes 4 catfish back there. Sometimes there's about 2 or 3. But then the catfish, they'll get you the fish you need to get the rest of your recipes. Especially if you're short just a couple fish. Takes care of them. And
what am I supposed to do?
I'm gonna keep that equipped because I'm gonna need it.
He said the exit's under the water.
Now, the only way to get the gun that I'm using right now is to beat Village of Shadows. I don't think it matters, like, time frame on how long it takes you to beat it. You just have to beat it. And then what it'll do is it'll unlock the rocket pistol, and that's what I'm using right now, is I'm using the rocket pistol. But the Magnum I'm using...
I'm not looking to fish for me.
After you beat the game the first time, you can actually get it pretty quick after you beat the game. And whenever you do that, you get it off the Duke, and he'll sell you this particular Magnum, and all you have to do is max it out, and you'll have your unlimited ammo, and
damn,
you can pretty much run through the game just about as quick as I did.
It stinks.
And the reason I say just about as quick is you'll still have some trouble in Heisenberg without the rocket pistol. Now this part here I have died a lot on because of the timing. starting to get pretty good. See, it's sad. He wants to be better. That's all. He wants to be the best he can be. Little fun fact for any Resident Evil fan. The voice in the role was also the voice of Lucas in 7. I believe. If I recall correctly. And the voice of Daniela Dimitrescu is also the voice of Jill Valentine. Which is the whole pumpkins.
Caught myself a big one. Need to get out of here!
One thing that I did on my first, quick run through, I thought I had to look the ladder before I did the crank. Because if you don't look the ladder first, you're not going to be able to crank it. It will let you. And we're only just over an hour in, so I think I'm gonna be hitting Heisenberg's factory probably at about the should be approximately at the 125, 126 mark.
Got it.
Yes, push me, don't stop me. Now the reason I have the rocket pistol equipped is because when he comes out, I'm gonna pop him with the rocket pistol and then I'm gonna switch guns.
I guess I gotta do this. In death as he was in life. The exit's up ahead.
And yes, I do make it look a little easy, but it is on casual and I do have the most powerful weapons in the game, so it's gonna look pretty easy. you will see me use the rocket pistol a lot in Heisenberg's facility because of the doors and other issues that arise in Heisenberg's area. And the rocket pistol it just makes life so much easier on that particular scenario. But right now we are heading towards the stronghold to get the final piece. This part here is quite literally run. Kill whatever ones are in your way and run. Like, there's nothing else I can say about this one. Like, if there is a way to kill every single one of them, if you have the ammo. I would not recommend doing it if you don't have the ammo. But you knock them down and keep going. You don't have to kill, like, everything you come across. You can knock them down and run. That will cut down on your time a lot also. Like, you don't have to waste a lot of ammo. You can just knock them so you can get past. That's what I did a lot on, like, my second and third run. Probably could have ran a lot sooner than that, so that added on a little bit of time, but not much. Maybe a few seconds. But I know the minute I get to Heisenberg's factory, there's 30 minutes left in the game.
This must be their den.
And when I get to Chris's part, there's only like 10 minutes left. Oh, you jerk. Don't hit me. Now, let's see if I can run past this part with no issue.
Okay, big guy.
And there we go. That was actually pretty smooth, and they will continue chasing you, so just keep running. You're not 100% safe until you are through the crack up here. Them all eat and whatever. Now we get to fight big guy, even though I killed him in the beginning, there are multiples of him.
That's not good.
Come on down, big boy. Come on down. Don't you yell. Come on down.
Eat shit.
There we go.
What?
And then down here, if you're wanting to gather some of the treasures, right here is one of them. That's Heisenberg's treasure. It's kind of automatic to get, like, you don't have to worry about going back and forth and running around. I have collected all the treasures before, so I have gotten that achievement. But there are still some achievements, like I said, that I don't have, and 200 likes will go ahead and let me know that you're interested in seeing me go through and try to get them achievements. Hey, Kobe, what's going on? Cooking breakfast. Heck yeah, what you having good?
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive.
What was that?
Let me know if you need something.
What?
No, don't restart. Jumping the trigger a bit too much. I could have skipped all that. We are just now heading to Heisenberg's facility, and yeah, about 30 minutes or so, and the game will be beat, and you get to watch the fun and excitement of me going through one of the most difficult parts of the game. we are approximately an hour and 19 minutes, and I normally get to Heisenberg's factory in about an hour 30, so I'm actually making some pretty good time doing what I'm doing here. I could probably have the game beat in about an hour 45 if I do it right.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge. Ah! Ethan Winters. Welcome. I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America, hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
What are you planning?
And to cut back on some of your time there, Kobe, what you could do is you could just skip all the cutscenes. Like, all your cutscenes, that's about 2 hours right there, give or take.
Shit!
And if you cut, you know, all them cutscenes out by skipping them, you could actually save a good bit of time.
A dead end. Damn it!
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
What was that thing?
I'm glad you were able to make it, even if it is, like, close to the end of the game. Definitely glad you can make it and check it out and watch me do my crazy RE stuff. And the weapon I'm using, like right now that I shot them guys with, it is the Magnum that I told you about. And you're about ready to see the rocket pistol that I really enjoy using in this
place
area.
is messed up.
And if
I've
you
got to get upstairs.
if you want an achievement, you can get the achievement hanging in there just by shooting one of them guys down. You can get that achievement. Now, the rocket pistol, don't matter where you aim on that door, it'll take it out. So them red dots with the rocket pistol, they're gonna be no issue at all for you. Go this way.
Did he do this too?
There's my one way, and I am going to kill this guy.
Doesn't surprise me anymore.
Just because I don't want him chasing me all through this area. This is the one part that I dreaded most on Village of
Seems
Shadows.
useful.
Because there's a really big guy standing there, and he's fully armored. He's like a tank, and he's really, really difficult to kill. Takes out most of them. Oh, you jerk. Why are you going that way? I cannot believe I missed that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Me and my potatoing. That's where I gotta go. That's what I want to unlock. There's my gear. Now, I could go back that way if I wanted to, but it is much quicker to go back this way. You just gotta watch out for the big guy that pops up right up here. Then you can go in here and do your thing. Are you able to hear me okay with the game volume, or is the game volume really loud?
Could use this.
Oh, Ethan. Such a disappointment. I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda. Truly, truly disappointing. She took me. Took us to be her children. She locked us away in the village. Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you even understand that humiliation? I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing less than to be free, bitch. So I need power. I need enough power to destroy destroy her. These are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me, Ethan.
What a freak.
Alright, give me one sec here. Let me, go into these options and... let's go half. Alright. Let's see how that works. Let me crank this up a little bit. Is that better? I hope that's a little bit better. But then again, I could just be really soft-spoken, seeing how I'm not talking, you know, really... pretty much as loud as I can. It always worries me whenever I talk loud into a mic on if I'm gonna blare anybody's, ears out, because... my voice is really soft. Oh my god, I almost spooked up. Oh, buddy. That could have been excruciatingly bad. Let's go ahead and hit that just to bring them up a little bit. Like, we don't need them to go up, but we can bring them up a little bit. It makes life a little bit easier for us. Get that reloaded, get this reloaded, because we're about ready to go
Got a
through
long
some
way to go.
serious stuff. Now, there's quite a few enemies coming up that we really don't have to go after as long as we do everything, you know, quick. But
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children.
like this area here, you don't have to kill any of these guys throughout this whole area. You can just run straight through and have a good time with it.
I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
Okay, as long as it's not bad. Like, with this being my first stream, it's a little difficult to tell exactly how potent everything is, and I can do a lot of them adjustments later on whenever I, sharpen everything up and hone my senses to it. I wonder if I can pop that one like that. Nope. That means go around this way and pop it on this side. There we go. Now it's just running and out beating these flying guys.
Another one?
These guys are always a royal pain in my butt. Whether it be on casual, whether it be on hardcore, Village of Shadows. These guys are always a pain in this because of that spot right there. Is the video quality good? Like, on my end it looks alright, like me looking, you know, at the stream. And if the video quality's good, like, I definitely can't complain about how it's, looking. My main concern is how it sounds, and worst case scenario, I can always, you know, whenever I start work and everything, I can get a boom mic and be okay with that.
Shit, that was close.
But right now, like, I get really, really close to that because it just makes it a little easier to get through, to, you know, save a little bit of time. You don't have to get that close, but I like playing risky. I like playing really high risk. And, yeah, we are looking at an hour 35, and we're coming close to fighting the one main boss in here.
It's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda.
This should be the keys.
Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Because down below
Take
is
Rose?
the ball mold.
I'd like to
but
see
like
you try.
before you go up the steps to that area. And then we just hit this to help the guy get up further. And then as soon as we get the key, we come straight back here. And if you want some extra goodies, you can actually drop down here. And it'll take you over there where there's some extra goodies. And then you zip line over and then come back up. Okay, awesome, awesome. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I didn't want to go to 3, I wanted to go to 4. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if it's not excruciatingly blocky in dark areas, then that makes me a little happy. And if it is a little blocky, I mean, it's pretty common for the YouTube videos to make it that way, so... And I don't think I changed any of my controls, so...
It's dark.
A lot of times it's a little brighter than what it should be, and that's only because I play it brighter. But if it is excruciatingly dark, like in this area up here, because it's legit really dark up here. And if it's a little blocky, then... Like, I'm not gonna complain about it. I mean, with it being my first stream, I'm definitely not gonna complain about it. And key mold. And then we just backtrack. This is where a lot of people get lost, because they end up backtracking and they go the wrong way. And then they get lost in this whole area. I've done it multiple times, not once or twice, but multiple times. I got, like, lost and confused and was like, wait a minute, I don't want to go to 3, I want to go, you know, to 4, and... Die, big guy, die. I don't want you going after me like that. Another big guy here. Aha, gotcha that time. Yeah, like, I have a habit of just, like, flying through everything. And, I mean, I've been talking a good bit through it, you know, and, like, if you have any questions about it, just, like, you can get a hold of me on Discord and be like, hey, like, how exactly did you go about doing this? And I can always let you know and what have you. And if any other people end up watching afterwards and they catch the edited version on YouTube, then they can always ask me questions in the chat, and I can definitely give them answers and everything without any issue.
You really are a tough one.
I don't need
But
anything
I'm
in here.
tired,
I don't know why I
chit-chat.
came in here.
Time to die.
Time to
You
die.
can hear it, can't you?
Now this part here is really, really tricky.
Waiting for
So you want to move up, and you want to go back just to this corner, and wait for him to charge you. And then, move out of the way without getting hit. Oh no.
Now stay down.
Oh. Cool. I didn't think I got enough hits in on him. And that is that. And you can get the cigar. That's the Duke cigar. Figured I'd pick that up. Yeah, like the game's pretty much almost done. Like, whenever I get up here and when Heisenberg pops out at me, it's beat Heisenberg and then do Chris's part, and then after Chris's part's done, for me it's like a minute left in the game. But once you get once you get this Magnum, the stake, once you get that unlocked, then, and once you get it maxed out, the game's 100 times easier. And then you'll have to beat Village of Shadows to get the rocket pistol. And if you don't want to go through the hassle of Village of Shadows, you can always use like a grenade round or, you know, whatever or even like a stick of dynamite. A stick of dynamite will pop the red ones pretty much the same way as the rocket pistol. So, like, you don't have to beat Village of Shadows, it just makes things a little bit easier.
Damn it again?
Ethan, you always get the short end of the stick. But yeah, like, if you check it out from the beginning, and if you have any, like, questions or anything about how I went about doing certain things or why I did something, just, you know, shoot me a message and let me know. I'll let you know exactly why I did it and, you know, the reasoning behind, you know, why I went about doing it that way, because it'll all make sense once you play it enough times. But I feel this game has so much replay value that it's insane. And now we're at the Heisenberg fight. And I am playing this on casual, so it is going to look a bit easier, and I kind of had to reset because I didn't have all my guns. So I played for like 5-10 minutes, and then I reset the game just so I could have all my guns. I don't like, I don't mind playing from scratch, but I played from scratch too many times.
You think you can take me on? Fine.
This'll be my warm-up before I kill the bitch. Let's settle this. Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my armor. Try hard. Show me what you got.
There we go.
So this is the power of Father Love, huh?
Don't you dare.
Coward! In the face of my steel glory! Guess I do have to thank that bitch Miranda for this. I'll kill her with the power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son! You know how I felt. Spending years on enough bitches thug. The villagers the clock is taken. The time's over.
And that's done. Equip my magnum and...
That boulder punching asshole! That's yours!
Done. Skip through this.
You really should have taken my deal. You'll be foes in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murder This can't be the end for me!
It is the end for you.
Must kill her!
Now I can skip through this part. And of course you play... Oh, excuse me. You played it already. And you've already beaten the game, so you know what parts are coming up. You know Miranda rips his heart out and
Captain,
what have you.
I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters.
And now we're on Chris's part.
I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
And I'm at an hour 46. I should be able to beat it in under 2.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
As long as everything goes as planned.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
Roger.
Made contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
There's more than we thought. Watch out.
Now these ones here, you pretty much have to kill all of them.
BSAA craft spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
And the only thing I want here is flash grenades. And that's it. Flashbangs are my hero in this.
What the hell is that thing? It's all new to my seat.
And we have giant BOWs that pop up.
Let's go.
We can just run past them. You don't have to kill the giant BOWs.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
Okay, boss, it's me. Mold may be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some
Come
supplies
over
in one
here,
of the houses, Captain.
grab a
Help
grenade,
yourself.
grab a stim pack. Don't need to grab anything else. Oh, can't go that way yet. Go through here. Oh, nope, wrong one. See, even I make mistakes.
Umber Eyes, I need some backup.
I see you. 200 to the point.
I've never heard of a mutamycete colony growing so huge. G'day, small boss. Keep going.
My mom's out of the shit. She thinks she died and gone to hell.
Reach the target location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
Now, before you do any of the marking of the target and everything else, come back here. Grab some ammo. Grab a grenade, grab a stim pack. Grab whatever you need. Because up here... I have Chris's guns with unlimited ammo. So it makes things a little bit easier. And Chris's guns are a lot more stronger. Like, his guns are pretty potent.
Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a swarm headed that way. Okay, Captain. I'm reloading. Ready when you are.
Give me 1 second, Chief.
Mold is rapidly expanding. There must be something stimulating it.
BSAA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain, they must be after the Megamycete too.
That's number 2. This here is the best way you can do it. And then whenever the big guys come out, just chuck a couple grenades. Like, wait for them to come up, chuck a grenade. Wait a second, chuck another grenade. Oh.
I'm reloaded. Where should I be next?
And then just dance around. Hit. Everything's done.
Take that.
Good. Megamycete must be below.
That's like the best way to do it. It's kind of like cheesing it a bit.
I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated
Pick
here.
up a couple grenades, a couple med packs, just in case this guy gives me a hard time. Now, this guy here, you can actually stun him without having to do much.
Guarding the Megamycete, huh? Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold on till I get there.
Oh no. Forgot to reload. No. Stun him. Come on, swing on me. Swing on me or I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm overhead, boss.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
you're being a pain in the butt and you don't want to get stuck. Thank you. Now once he's stunned, just unload on him. And once the tentacles go away, he's dead.
Hostile bioweapon eliminated.
And you can actually collect his
I'll keep going.
mace.
The rest of you, stay above ground.
So if Miranda was the fake Mia, where's the real one?
I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan. I found it. It's the Megamycete.
The Megamycete. Big baby.
Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time.
How are we looking on time? Oh yeah,
We didn't expect
I
Miranda to act so
have
soon.
a real good hunch I'm gonna
Even
be
so,
beating this in under
You should have told him.
under 2 hours.
Yeah. This must be Miranda's lab.
It's cold.
Come on.
How did I get here?
Yeah, Miranda's the only one left, and that's probably about a minute of in-game time if you skip all the cutscenes.
I gotta go.
Let me get my magnum up. And I'll probably unload about 8 to 10 rounds indoor, and that's it. And I'm at 155, so yeah, I might beat my old time by maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Out of my way. I gotta keep going.
He does. He runs so slow. It's like, why? Why are you running so slow?
My beautiful... You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you... This is
not
how
letting me get away.
end Ethan Winters. To ensure I never see your face again. My daughter!
And that is it. At a final time of Drum roll, please. 157. I definitely cannot complain about that time at all. I think 157 is a moderately good time to be happy about. I mean, under 2 hours. Definitely can't complain. Definitely can't. I think the fastest time is about 31 minutes quicker. And one guy that did a run through did it 20 minutes faster than what I did. A complete run through with no wall breaks or wall hacks or anything like that. So 126 was with wall hacks, where they skipped three of the masks in Lady Dimitrescu's mansion, and they go straight to the boss. That's 126 if you skip 3 of the masks, and 136 if you do everything perfectly, including the baby hack, which is making the baby attack, and you run past the baby when the baby attacks. It took you 8 hours the first time you played it. The first time I played it, it took me 10.5 hours, but I played it completely fresh. I didn't see any kind of run-throughs or anything like that. I didn't watch anything. I collected up as much as I could. So it took me about 10.5 hours, which was approximately a half hour to an hour and a half faster than most of the YouTubers did. And that was day one, like the very first day the game came out. And if you beat it in 8 hours on your first time running through, dude, like, I give you props, because it took me about 10.5 hours my first playthrough. And let me see here. I can actually show you, right there. That was my first playthrough. Completed data on standard. 10 hours and 28 minutes. And right there is my Village of Shadows. 2 hours and 26 minutes. So, I think I did, moderately good. I mean, I took it from 10 hours down to under an hour, so, or under 2 hours, so you should definitely be able to get it in under 4. Like, without a doubt. And if you have, like, if you get the stake and max it out, you'll breeze through it. Like, with the Magnum maxed out, you know, infinite ammo, you'll actually be able to beat the game in under 4 hours easy. And, once you get the rocket pistol, you'll be able to go through the game in under 2 hours. Like, you'll be pushing the 2 hour mark, you know, with the Magnum, but you won't break 2 hours unless you have the rocket pistol. Like, the rocket pistol is key for breaking 2 hours. So you kind of have to go through the hassle of Village of Shadows and Heisenberg. And Heisenberg, I died 15 to 20 times on Heisenberg on Village of Shadows. But that's it for this stream, and I appreciate you stopping in. Like, you were the only person that stopped in, and I appreciate it, and I'll do what I can to try to do more streaming, seeing how this one went fairly well, and we'll definitely see what all happens. And whenever you jump on later, I'll definitely jump in your stream, because I love Satisfactory. That game is so relaxing. Like, just watching people play it, it's so relaxing. So I'll probably be watching you play whenever you jump on later on tonight. But yeah, other than that, thanks a lot for showing up, and thank you very much. And yeah, that's pretty much that's it. RE8 in under 2 hours, I cannot complain. That makes me happy. That makes me real happy.